November 1989, a small, quiet town in Washington state. Population barely 2,000 people. Everyone knows everyone. Nothing bad ever happens here. Until the morning Mandy Stavik didn't come home. She was 18 years old, a college student, an athlete, the kind of girl who woke up early, laced up her running shoes, and hit the trail before most people even opened their eyes. That morning, she never came back. Mandy Stavik lived in Acme, Washington, a town so small it doesn't even have a traffic light. Her family was well-known, well-respected. Her mother Barbara was a local teacher. Life was simple, safe, or so they thought. On November 12, 1989, Mandy went for her usual morning run along the Nooksack River trail. She took her dog with her, a big dog, strong enough to make anyone think twice about approaching her. She never came back. When Mandy didn't return home, her family immediately knew something was wrong. This wasn't like her. She was responsible, reliable, the kind of person who always checked in. Her dog came home alone. Think about that for a second. Her dog came home alone. Search parties were organized immediately. The whole community came out. Neighbors, friends, strangers, everyone looking for Mandy. 4 days later, they found her. Her body was discovered in the Nooksack River, not far from where she had been running. She had been assaulted and murdered. The entire town was devastated, destroyed. This wasn't supposed to happen here. Not in Acme, not to Mandy. Police launched a full investigation. They interviewed dozens of people. They collected evidence. They had DNA from the crime scene, which in 1989 was still a relatively new forensic tool. But they couldn't find a match. The case went cold. And for the next 30 years, Mandy's family waited, hoped, never gave up, but got no answers. Imagine being Mandy's mother, Barbara, waking up every single day for 30 years, knowing your daughter's killer was still out there, still walking free, maybe still living in the same town. Maybe someone you smiled at in the grocery store. Maybe someone who attended Mandy's own funeral and looked her family in the eyes. That is the reality Barbara Stavik lived with for 3 decades. Police never closed the case. Every few years they would revisit it, retest evidence with newer technology, follow new leads, but nothing until 2020. In 2020, 31 years after Mandy's murder, detectives submitted the DNA evidence to a genealogy database. The same technology that helps people find long-lost relatives, and it led them straight to a name: Chris Tate. Here's what makes this even more chilling. Chris Tate wasn't a stranger. He wasn't some drifter passing through town. He was a local, someone from the community, someone who knew Mandy. He had been living a normal life for 31 years, got married, had a family, while Mandy's family suffered every single day. In 2020, Chris Tate was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. He was convicted in 2022, 33 years after he took Mandy's life. Mandy Stavik was 18 years old when she died. She had her whole life ahead of her, college dreams, a future. Her mother Barbara waited 33 years for justice. 33 years of not knowing, 33 years of pain. But here's what I want you to take from this story. The evidence never disappeared. The DNA sat in a lab for decades, silent, patient, waiting for technology to catch up. And when it finally did, there was nowhere left to hide. Justice was slow, agonizingly slow, but it came for Mandy, for Barbara, for every person who never stopped believing that this case would be solved. Rest in peace, Mandy Stavik. If this case moved you, share it. Mandy's story deserves to be heard. And if you want more cases like this, subscribe to the Gray Herald. New stories every week. For those who aren't afraid of the dark, sleep well, if you can.